Welcome to the Soul Connection Podcast, the place where you get the tools to truly connect to yourself. I am your host, Katie Arnold. Grab your journal, find your comfortable meditation position, and let's connect. Hi, friends. Welcome back to the Soul Connection Podcast. So I want to start by saying a huge thank you for the support that I've received for the show so far. Honestly, it's been so humbling and overwhelming at times and inspiring, and I really am beyond grateful for the support. With that, if you haven't already left a rating and review, please do so on whatever podcast player you use. It really does help the show grow. And also, please continue to check in with me on Instagram at I am Katie Arnold, or for those of you who have already found, I did create an Instagram for the show. It's at Soul Connection Podcast. And tag me after your meditations or let me know how much you're loving it. Come check in. My DMs are open for you. So just please know how grateful I really am for all the support. So anyway, this is our first episode of a new month. So that means we're shifting our intention. And this month, I want to focus on the intention of presence. So the idea of presence honestly seems really simple, right? But in reality, I think it's actually a really hard concept to put into action. When you think of all the distractions we have in our day-to-day lives and social media and technology and our jobs and friends and family, and the list just kind of goes on. And this idea of presence really allows us to open up our awareness to these things and the impact they may be making in our lives, really for better or for worse there, right? So from that, we get to start having these conversations with ourselves around it, to tune into the big things, the little things, everything in between that might be distracting us, or those moments where we can really find gratitude for being present and the memories that we've been able to create and all that good stuff there, right? So today's meditation is a present moment meditation. We're going to use all of our senses to fully immerse ourselves in the present moment at hand. And as the month continues, we're actually going to break down the practice even further with different kinds of present moment meditations where we're maybe only focusing on one of our senses or one component of that present moment. So this is really kind of that overview practice. And then we get to kind of chisel away at different parts of it. So also with that said, as a reminder, you can come back to these meditations and journal prompts as often and as many times as you want. So new episodes drop first thing Monday morning, hopefully while you're all still sleeping. But you can do them over and over and over again until the new episode drops. Or if you just really love this one practice and this one meditation, come back to it. Do it every day. Do the journal prompt every day. There's nothing wrong with taking these practices over and over again and building routine and building habit through them. That's part of the reason why there's new episodes every week, is to help you build this habit even on a smaller scale. So go ahead, make sure your journal is nearby, and let's go ahead and get to our practice. Sit or lie in a comfortable position with a long spine where you can breathe fully and where you won't have to worry about falling asleep. If you're comfortable with it, gently let your eyes close And if you'd rather leave them open today, find a focal point where your gaze can rest. For this meditation, we're going to bring awareness to every one of our senses, allowing us to focus on this present moment, right here, right now. If you begin to notice thoughts arise, know that it's totally normal. See if you can just acknowledge those thoughts, but then redirect your attention right back to this moment and what you're noticing. Start to bring awareness to your breath. There is no need to breathe in any particular way today, but allow your breath to move with ease and just notice it. The inhale, the exhale, and the space between. This breath is a great place to return to anytime your focus wanders, as it undoubtedly will. Begin to notice the sounds around you. Take no judgment to them. Try not to name them. Just simply be aware. Are they close by, or maybe further away? They are not good, they are not bad. They just are a part of this moment. Now release the sounds of your space. Shift your attention to the smells of your environment. Maybe notice the way your sense of smell is heightened with your eyes closed. Don't judge what comes up here. Just simply notice it. Be with it. Begin to release the smells of your environment and shift your gaze inward. Even if your eyes are closed, what do you see? What do you notice? Moving away from what you see, now what do you taste? Notice your tongue in your mouth. Notice your breath as you exhale. How many of these tastes have you never even noticed before? Maybe you even run your tongue along the inside of your teeth and along your cheeks just to become even more aware. Now release any tastes you may have noticed. And finally, bring your attention to your sense of touch. Notice all of the points of contact where your body makes contact with the floor, chair, or cushion beneath you. Notice the sensations that arise, the temperatures. Notice the textures. Notice where your clothing hugs your body. And release your sense of touch. Take a few moments to just be in this moment, bringing all of your senses together, or maybe going back to any one of those senses and allowing your attention to shift and focus there. And now wherever you are, bring your hands together at your heart center and start to rub them together. Feel the energy and the heat that begins to build. And place your hands over your eyes, feeling the warmth. Keeping your hands there, first blink the eyes open, welcoming in the darkness. And when you're ready, releasing your hands and welcoming in the light. Your journal prompt for today: I was the most distracted by blank in my environment during my meditation today. So I was the most distracted by blank in my environment today. And then continue on from that. Once you've filled in that blank, this is the story I told myself about that. So after you've filled in that blank of what you were most distracted by in your meditation practice today, I want you to write on the story that you told yourself about that distraction. What it meant, how it made you feel, What is that story that you brought up with it? Friends, thank you so much for joining me. I will leave you with that journal prompt. Have a beautiful day.